So Honda CRV mk3 2-litre Vtec. We were getting 13.7 showing on the battery at tick over. All good. Driving the car, that was dropping down with all the electrics on. It was actually dropping as low as 12.4, which is insufficient. So put the battery charge light on the dashboard. So we decided to replace the alternator. This is the new one. Got the main cable here, the multi-pin. We've got this other cable attached to the same loom which runs down and below. Quite simple to get out. Slide this clip off, undo the 10mm bolt in here, push and pull the plug here, push and pull the plug here. They all separate. You need to take these two clips off, remove this cable. You're then left with two bolts, one at the top that runs across into itself, and another 12mm bolt just down below the pulley wheel on the alternator. That's quite tricky to get to. Honda being Honda, don't give you a lot of room. My solution was, as none of my short extensions would fit, was 12mm socket and a small adapter on a smaller ratchet. Gave me just the right distance between the face of the alternator and the inner edge of the wing, support the leg. This here is your tensioner. So unlike the videos online in America for the 2.4 petrol and these big diesels which have a large power steering reservoir here, don't have any of that. This has got fancy problematic electronic steering. It's just a case of putting a 19mm ring spanner with an extension bar on it onto that, push it towards the rear of the engine bay. Now it's tight, but you can do it. This will slacken off the belt. Check your belt. If it's good condition, by all means reuse it. If you want to replace it, now's the time. So I say these two 12mm bolts, one here, one just underneath. It is very close to the, what I believe is the power steering or the water pump pulley down here. Not sure which is which. So again, you'll need a good combination of bars and sockets to get close enough to the pulley without interfering with it. Take the two 12mm bolts out, as I say. I also slackened this off and moved this pipe, which gave me a lot more room when removing the alternator itself through this gap. Now, something that would make that easier would be to take this off first. This is the clip that holds the cable. That's all it's there for. So a little 10mm nut into the top of the alternator. Remove that, takes this big clip off. You might not even have to remove that pipe then. Just take that little one off and the alternator should fit through that gap, no problem. Old one off, new one on. Two 12mm bolts back in. Clip back on. Reattach your cables, two to the alternator and the bypassing loom, the little multi-clip that goes along there. Realign your belt, goes round an idler at the back, goes round a crank at the bottom, air conditioning, and I'm going to assume this is water pump, seems we've got electronic steering. And the alternator is fixed in place, it doesn't adjust, so the only adjustment you've got is this tensioner. Awkward to get to, But unlike the videos in America and online, you don't need to take all this off. You certainly don't need to touch any of your engine mount. You don't have to support the engine, all the other crap they're showing you. You don't have to do all this. I did it to help me understand where this belt went and all the rest of it. You don't have to remove this. You don't have to take your wheel off. Absolutely no need. So what ended up was quite a drawn out, annoying job. Could have been done in probably about 20 minutes if I'd known in advance. But I do now. And now if you watch my video, you know too. So look after your car will look after you. While I was waiting for it to cool down, I gave the headlights a quick polish with the Maguire's kit, and a couple of scratches around the door handles where its new owner had been using the door handle with their rings on. So all this is heavily scratched. As an example, I haven't done the back one yet. So there's the back one. This is what the front one looked like a minute ago. That's just give it a good clean and then give it a quick coating of clear lacquer. So these are all little jobs I did while I was waiting for the engine to cool down, because you're working right next to the exhaust there and it gets just a little bit hot, so make sure it cools down before you do the work. Don't forget to disconnect the battery before you do any work on it, because you are playing with electrics and you might upset something. So 10mm, remove the earth strap and at the terminal to the battery, and Bob's your auntie. Job done.